Top of morning, ladies. My name is Hess, and welcome to the What If, or actually, custom card review about the. There's two. There's custom staffs of darkness archetype, and also a one special card. So, without further ado, let's start with the monster. Stuff of the darkness time dragon. It's a dark level 4 dragon effect monster. If this card is normal summon, you can select one staff of the darkness. It's supposed to be staff of the darkness. Let me go back and change it after this video. From your deck to your hand. Inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent's life points. This card attacks all monsters on your opponent, and it controls once each. If this card is so this card can, if it's in defense mode, it delivers 2,000 damage to your opponent's life points. So, and then if this card is sent to the graveyard from the field, banish this card instead and destroy all cards on the field, no matter if they cannot be destroyed by battle or by a card effects. And you can only use each effect for once per turn. Of this card once per turn. Yeah. So this one brings out like Staff of Darkness, the Breaker, and the Staff of the Darkness Scared Man. So let's bring out this card. This card was specially designed to counteract a certain card. That foreign time Yu-Gi-Oh! He's a YouTuber, but he's kind of cool guy, but first of all, yeah. So, if your opponent activates a Seal Skull Reaper spell card, you can discard this card to the graveyard from your hand. Negate it and then banish it to the banish zone. No matter if it cannot be negated by card effects. If your opponent summons a fusion monster, a specific fusion monster, while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card to banish zone, negate it, and then send it to the banish zone. So, like, basically, at that point, you stop a seal from activating, and yeah. So, I know there's if I try to type it up, then I end up with like, yeah. So that's only one. And here's this one. meklords, you might be like flying to the keyboard and typing in like, meklords, why are you doing meklords? First of all, I chose to do it, so yeah. It's a Earth level 7 monster. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Level 7 monster, machine effect monster. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. Must first be special summoned by shuffling one meklord card from your graveyard or banish zone into the, or accept this card into your deck. If this card is summoned, you can select one XYZ monster from your opponent's extra deck, equipped it to this card, and this card gains that equipped monster's attack and defense, and so it's pretty vulnerable. You summon this and bring out a whole monster. For this example, like say, summons this card, and it gains a lot of attack and a lot of defense. And then once per turn, during your standby phase, you can activate one of these following effects. 1. The equipped monster that was equipped to this card is unequipped to your field in attack mode. Basically worded as a summoning it to my field type. And then so number 2 is all damage that you would have taken by battle or by card effects. Your opponent takes damage instead. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can pay 100 life points, special summon 2 meklords monsters from your deck to your field in attack mode. But their attacks and becomes double until the end of the second turn. So basically, yeah, it was pretty scary. I was gonna add a third effect of you can equip either a ranked or XYZ monster or the linked monster to this card. But that's too powerful. Its first effect is basically it goes into your opponent extra deck and sees what cards they have for XYZ material. And yeah, you reach in, grab it, pull it out, and then you equip it to this monster. So it basically forces your opponent to bring out their, or so you choose to bring out like their utopia or any XYZ and yeah. And it would look like this. Hence, if it was a real, like played in a real movies, this would it look like. So yeah. So then because meklords have like this thing about like synchro summon, or like basically against synchro monsters. So what would I do? Make a card that's basically grabs XYZ materials and equip it to itself. So yeah. And yeah. If you guys, and don't worry about this picture, I just found it. I was like, and I was dying laughing, so okay. So and if Florentine Yu-Gi-Oh is watching this, he should duel me. Sorry. Yeah. So peace out, Cub Scouts, and have a good night or day. Depends on the time zones. Peace.